tell you what, Uchka, this has got to be one of the most stunning road trips I think I've ever been on.
I'm in Mongolia, leaving the capital Ulaanbaatar for the seemingly endless grassy plains of the steppe, accompanied by my translator, Uchka.
I already feel like I'm getting like a slight taste of nomadic life, just mainly because we are surrounded by nothing but wilderness.
Yeah.
It's a world away from my home city, London. Spread over 1.5 million square kilometres live just 1 million nomads, raising livestock and moving their camps from season to season.
I've heard living in the steppe can be pretty tough. So this is going to be a true test of my resilience, but I'm looking forward to finding out if I've got what it takes.
My name's Lucy Hedges, and for the next 48 hours, I'm leaving my home comforts behind to experience for myself the wonders and hardships of this extraordinary way of life. I'll set up camp in a race against the elements.
Did you hear that? Thunder is coming.
Track a herd across the mighty steppe.
Oh, in this saddle, it's chafing a little bit.
And discover the bond between Mongolians and their horses starts at a very early age.
I can see they're all kids, they're all pretty small.
Yeah, that's how it's done in here, Mongolia.
Our destination is an area called Erdunasant in the Tow province, around 140 miles from the capital.
Oh no, we've gone from sunny skies to rain in the space of a second.
You never know Mongolian sky.
Mongolian weather is extreme. The summers are warm, but the winters can drop below minus 40 degrees Celsius. And the country is recovering from its worst in recent memory.
When you have a hard winter, we call it zod.
Zoot.
Yes.
Okay.
The extreme cold and snowfall of the 2024 Zud decimated livestock on the steppe. It's estimated more than 7 million animals died. It's forced many nomads to reconsider their future.
So it's been an incredibly painful and tough year for them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Here in Erdunasant, I'm told as many as 15 families have given up herding and left the countryside in search of an easier way of life. But I've come to meet a family who have stayed.
I can see some girls in the distance. I think that might be us.
These traditional nomadic tents will be my home for the next 48 hours. I want to experience this way of life for myself and understand why some people are giving it up.
Do you know what? I'm excited and I'm a little apprehensive in equal measures. I've never done anything quite like this before, but I'm ready for the adventure. We're here. Sambano. So, about to say hello and meet the family we'll be staying with for the next couple of days.
This camp is home to 2 families. My hosts are Manlai, Erna, and their 13-year-old son, Gala.
Cakes and candy, it's like they know me. Manla,
Yeah.
I'm Lucy.
Lucy.
Thank you so much for having me.
But after our traditional greeting of fermented horse milk,
I'm getting used to that.
our welcome is cut short.
So apparently the rain is coming very, very soon. So we're going to waste no time and get this girl built, and that's where I'm going to be sleeping for the next 48 hours.
Some of their neighbours have come over to help, but there's a lot to do and not much time.
I'm staring at all these poles and thinking, I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay, Lucy, let's hold these walls.
The ger will be built around 5 of these trellises. The first problem is getting them in the right order.
We are looking for numbers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But after some hunting, Erna and Manlai organise the pieces.
This is a lot more complicated than setting up at Glastonbury. You can see the rain clouds in the distance. This really is a race against the weather. I mean, no one wants to put up a tent in the rain.
But there's more at stake than us getting a little bit wet. This large roll of felt will be used as insulation. But if it's exposed to rain, it will rot, and the ger will be ruined.
Let's go inside.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Okay.
Before they roll out the felt, we have to finish fitting more than 50 roof poles.
You can really see it taking shape now. Do you hear that? Thunder is coming. So the structure of the tent's up, and now we're adding the felt. It almost feels like being buried alive.
Lucy, can you hold from the white
This?
fabric? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh dear, it's beginning to rain. Right,
Lucy, do you mind?
yeah, of
And then go and
over the top.
over the
We are really racing against time now.
But just as the heavens open, we manage to get the waterproof layer on top.
I'm not gonna lie, I was fearing the worst, but looks like we've made it. You guys are like amazing.
With the floor laid and the furniture brought in, my own personal ger is complete.
This is unbelievable, you know. 2 hours ago, this wasn't here.
Now the ger's safely up, I have a chance at a second hello, and this time I'm bearing gifts.
This is for you,
A bottle of vodka for the grown-ups,
and for you guys, I got you some candies. Yeah. So, how long have you been living here in this area?
Энэ хавьд одоо нэг 30 жил болж байна.
Wow, long time.
They move their camp around 4 or 5 times a year.
Бэлчээрээ байгаа тий. Бэлчээрээ байгаа тий. Ер нь яг нэг түүргүй. Тэгээ одоо ингээл гэрээ буулгаад портер дээр ачаал тэгээ буух газар очиж ахал гэрээ бариад тэгээд огчиж штт.
The family own around 120 animals, including horses, sheep, and goats. The herd is their main source of income. The horses they train for racing, the sheep they sell for meat, and the goat wool will be turned into cashmere. And everyone's expected to pitch in, whether it's their son Gala or me in my traditional Mongolian outfit called a deal.
Thanks, Mum.
stand still.
So, I've got these. What are we going to be doing today?
Одоо үл явж тийш явж аргалт төв.
Okay.
Аргалт нь одоо тийм гал төлөх тийм зориулттай. Аргалт нь тийм малаас гардаг нэг бодлоо баас тэрийн төлдөг хатааж аа.
We're picking up animal poo. Lovely. Let's go. Oh man.
During term time, Gala boards at a school in the local village, 10 kilometres away.
Come on, give me a go. I can't let you do all the hard work.
Dried horse manure is a readily available energy source that nomads have been using for thousands of years.
Одоо тийш.
Whew. It's like I think you need a spoon now. It keeps falling through the fork. Kind of wishing the pole was a little bit longer. What's your favourite job?
Одоо гүүг унгаагүй хөлж гүүгээ санагсан.
That sounds like a fun job. Better than picking up poop, isn't it?
Дээр.
Yes. The bucket's full, that means the job's done. Just here? Uh-huh. I think that deserves a high five. Bam! This is the moment that I have been absolutely dreading. So I'm walking in almost complete darkness to find a place to pee. I've been smacked in the face by countless creatures. So I'm gonna do what I've got to do and then hot foot it back to my ger. It's been a really great first day, but one thing I have learned about life out here in the steppe is that these guys are really up against the elements. So fingers crossed the weather stays decent throughout the night. Finding the willpower to get up. Oh, I feel like we're gonna have some fun. Hi, Manla. So, what are we doing this morning?
хоёулаа өнөөдөр одоо ингээ хонд явнаа. Морь унаад.
All right. Safety first, of course. Okay.
Энэ хөлөө.
Let's check on.
Энэ хараа. Бачаа. Oh, sip. Sipхэл морд.
Bit concerned about the size of the saddle.
Oh, сайхан мордчихдээ.
It has been a while since I've been on a horse. It's smaller than I might have wanted. So we're off to find the herd.
Manlai is up at 5 a.m. every morning to guide his animals to fresh pasture.
Wow, this view.
Shepherding is one of the world's oldest jobs. But extreme weather and large herds have degraded much of Mongolia's pasture land, making the work of nomads like Manlai that bit harder. As for me, I'm still getting to grips with the wooden saddle.
Chafing a little bit. There they are. Come on, come on. This is amazing. I'm on horseback in the middle of the steppe in Mongolia. This is what it's about, right? I could get used to this lifestyle. Herding on horseback, gorgeous scenery, getting goats in line. Just call me Nomad Lucy. Mama. Hey. Talk to me about how you met your lovely wife.
Эхнээстэйгээ одоо манайх энэ хүн одоо энэ хойд айлын цаад татвар байсан. Тэгээ манай хажуу хүмүүс энэ хоёр л битгсэн. Тэгээд энэ хавьд байж байгаа танилцсан да.
And tell me a bit about your son. So does he embrace the nomadic lifestyle?
Дуртай. Өөрөө ерөөсөн мал хойдоо явах хамгийн их дуртай шүү дээ манай хүүхд. Байнга мал хойдоо явна өөрөө санаачлаад юм хийчихдэг шүү дээ.
But the family had a tough time over the winter, as Manlai wants to show me.
So this is an animal graveyard. There's just so many of them. It's a lot.
Одоо энэ өвлийн зодонд хорогдсон малын сэгз юм байгаа. Одоо хүн босоор ингэ тийм их засарахыг бол ерөөсөө үзээгүй. Тэсвэлдээ мал хүчээлэх иж бэлчээрд харахад мэдээ хүнд л байсан. Тэгээд өвлийн одоо цагаан сарын үеэс үл эхэлж малын өхөл эхэлсэн.
Manlai says they lost around 200 goats and sheep over the winter.
Малаа өхөөгүй байвсан бол одоо арай л амьдрал шал өөр байлгүй хонтой ч. Одоо мал өхөж хорогдоод байхгүй болсон мөнгө цаасны хомсолд орж ийн одоо өөр онцгойд хийгээд тийм хөдөлмөр мөнгө олоод байгаа онцгойд ажил байхгүй. Малаал малж байна тий. Одоо үлдсэн цөөх юм хараад тэвэж штт. Малынхаа өгсөн сэгзэмийг хараад харамсдаг л хүн.
The Zud killed more than 10% of all of Mongolia's livestock. And according to the UN, the frequency and severity of these extreme weather events have increased over the past decade, which they say is largely due to climate change. It's a sobering reminder of the day-to-day reality of living out here at the mercy of nature. I want to spend a bit of time with Erna. Herding is often seen as a male activity, so she's left to do a lot of the less glamorous work. And it's clear to me there's no shortage of stuff to do. So, Erna, what are we doing? What are we making?
За одоо хоёлаа бууз хийх гэж байна. Одоо энэ
These steamed dumplings will be packed with mutton.
Do you make this often?
хийж идэнэ.
Erna kneads the dough,
Give it some welly.
then rolls it out into little discs, ready to be stuffed.
Okay, I'll give it a go. How's that?
Махнараа их
Right.
шүү.
Too much, too much.
За
Ah. Is that better?
болоо гонно.
So Orna, with last winter being so harsh, what was it like for you running the household?
Ер нь хэцүү. Ер нь хэцүү гадаа гарч малаа янзлна. Гэртээ орж иж хоол унд юмаа хий, гэрийнхээ юм хийн. Түмэн завгүй л ажилтдаг байсан.
It might not be as striking as riding across the steppe, but to me, it's obvious that this is just as important a part of nomadic life.
Oh, smells good.
Хоолой дээрээ.
Dumplings! Get your dumplings! I think there's enough for everyone.
За.
Is it good? Yes? Ha! Nice, that's what I want to hear. One for the cooks. So much flavour.
Coming from the bustling metropolis of London, I wasn't sure how I'd cope with the isolation. But I've been surprised by how big a welcome I've received.
This guy's pretty.
In many ways, out here in one of the sparsest places on Earth. This is a less lonely place than the big city. It's my final evening, so I want to take a moment with Erna and Manlai and ask them if they'd ever leave the steppe.
Энэ өвлийн хувьд бол болмоор санагдсан үе байсан.
Хөдөө ийм ингээ багасаа сурцсан. Маллаа тий. Тэнэгөр л амьдрах байх гэж бодчих. Одоо малаа өсгөн дөө. Дахиад.
Маллаа л байна л гэсэн бодолтой л байдсан шүү дээ.
Yeah. Do you hope that your wonderful son will continue this nomadic way of life?
Ер нь бол одоо нэг сургууль соёлд сургана гэж бодоод байгаа шүү дээ. Өөрөө одоо
Өөрөө бол малдаа дуртай. Малаа мална гэдгийг.
Well, only time will tell what choice he will make, and it will be the right one for him, I'm sure. You know, this is not an easy way of life. The toilet is wherever you want it to be, and they're up against the elements at any given moment. But what I've also seen is just how much they really enjoy living life out here. They're surrounded by family and so much love, and honestly, it has been such a pleasure to witness. I am so excited to find out what's in store for tomorrow.
My final morning coincides with an annual event here in Denison.
So what's happening? I feel like something very, very exciting is about to take place.
Today we are watching horse race.
I can see they're all kids, they're all pretty small.
Yeah, that's how it's done in here, Mongolia.
Horse racing is a national pastime in Mongolia, particularly during their festival season known as Nadam. The minimum age for competing is just 8 years old. After riding for 10 kilometres, the competitors gather at the starting point and then, almost without warning,
The drama, I love it! That was the start. I feel like that wasn't a fair start. All right, go! Chaos! What kind of a start was that? Go! We've got to catch them up. Woohoo! We have a winner. Still not quite sure what I just witnessed, but everyone seems to be having a great time. I'm going to be honest, it made me feel a little uncomfortable watching small kids race like that. I can see the adults have got the certificates.
Yeah.
Where are the kids? Where are the riders?
Riders are chilling their horses now.
Oh, okay.
They call,
So this isn't the parents stealing the glory, no?
No.
Good. Just checking.
Yeah.
when the competitors have warmed down, everyone gathers to hear Gala sing a jingo, a tribute to the god of horses.
And that's our little guy.
I've had little more than a glimpse of life here on the steppe, with none of the hardships these families face when the temperature drops and the food is in short supply. But I'm leaving with a whole new appreciation of the resilience and perseverance of all those holding on to their nomadic traditions, and the awesome spectacle of the Mongolian steppe.